How would you describe your thirst for the contest?
Yeah, I love the contest between bat and ball. Definitely, I think that's what keeps me going really in the game. I'm a very competitive sort of character, and I hate to lose. I hate getting out, so I do everything in my power to make sure I win the contest and obviously stay out there for as long as I possibly can. And it gives you a great deal of satisfaction and a great feeling when you come off the victor, in a contest or in a real pressurised situation, and you get your team into a position to win the game, or you hit the winning runs for a team. It gives you the best feeling inside once you're back in the dressing room.
What about fear? How do you handle it?
Yeah, I've got plenty of fears. I think every player has fears and doubts and clouds going through their mind at certain stages, but I think it just keeps coming back I keep coming back to what I know works for me, and I make sure the way I prepare and the routines I go through out in the middle, I know they've worked for me in the past. Cricket and batting in particular is such a fickle game, and there's going to be times when things don't go your way, but I know if I stick to those things throughout my preparation and in my routine in the middle, I know if I stick to them long enough, I've had success doing them in the past, I know I'll have success with them again.
What elements of playing now at the highest level are the same as when you were playing cricket growing up?
I think I now have learned to relax. I think when I was playing as a kid in the backyard, you're so free. You play with that freedom. You're not worried about the pressure of the game or the or the expectation of the crowd or the media speculation. You're not worried about all that as a kid. And I certainly had a stage throughout my career for Australia where that definitely did get to me, and I felt the pressure and I felt the expectation, and I put too much pressure on myself, and I was tense and I was intense. So now I'm at a stage where I have learnt to relax and not worry about all those things, which is a difficult thing to do because it is such a highly pressurised environment. But I know that you play your best cricket when you are relaxed and just letting your instincts take over, much like you were when you're playing as a kid in the backyard.
What's your favourite thing about cricket?
My favourite thing about cricket is my teammates and sitting in the dressing rooms after a big win. I really enjoy the celebration after a win. That's what I really play the game for. I love hitting the winning runs in a game, but it's such a pressurised environment. Everyone's tense. It's a tough environment to play, but once that game's over, you've won the test match for Australia, everyone's relaxed, everyone's being themselves, and you can really enjoy each other's company, and that's the environment that I love the most, is sitting back in the rooms, having a laugh, celebrating a great victory. That's something that I love the most.
What does it mean to be a cricketer?
Well, for me, I think it's a great honour to be able to play cricket. It's something that I love, and it's a great honour to represent our country. We've got so many passionate cricket people and fans out there, and in a lot of ways you feel like you're representing every one of those people. So you feel a responsibility that you've got to give your best for all the fans out there. We get so much great support that you do feel like, you want to do well for yourself and your country, but you want to do well for every person out there that's really supporting you. So I feel to be a cricketer is you have a responsibility to yourself and your country, but you also have a responsibility to all our Australian supporters out there that want us to do well.
Can you describe the feeling that you get when you pull on the baggy green?
Well, I think the feeling you get when you pull on the baggy green is, for me, it's more than just a cap and bits of fabric and that sewn together. It's such a long journey to receive a baggy green cap, and I had a particularly long journey, over 10 years of first class cricket, just to receive that little bit of fabric, I guess, and to put it on your head is a great feeling. But for me, it was the culmination of a long journey, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of learning, a lot of mistakes, to be able to earn the right, I guess, to put that baggy green cap on. But then once I had that cap on in my first test match, I didn't perform very well, and although we walked off, we had a great victory, I still had that feeling inside that I wanted to prove to myself and the world, I guess, that I was good enough and I could succeed inside that baggy green cap. So that sort of gave me the burning desire to get another opportunity and want to play well wearing that baggy green cap.